the part two of My Talk Tuesday, and we are going over the angry black woman, part two. Lord, part two. Okay, let me get on my computer because we're gonna touch on a lot of facts here. See, we're gonna speak on facts because one thing about my Takia Waller, I'm gonna speak a fact. I'm gonna look up a fact. I'm gonna make sure that my facts is straight, right, before I come playing games, right? Okay. So yes, we're gonna speak on that angry black woman, right? What society gets wrong about the angry black woman stereotype? We're gonna even speak on that, and I'm gonna give sis some credit right now. What's her name? Sylvia Nolan. She's a writer for Shape magazine. It's so funny how God brings you back 360, or excuse me, 180. Um, I actually used to sell magazines. That was a telemarketing job I had, and Shape magazine was one of the ones I used to sell. So, good job, sis. Love to see a sister representing. I see her hair is all curly, so I know she got some black in her. First of all, let me say this. It says, firstly, she is not real, but she is by means no accident, right? Let me say this. She's not real, but she's by no means an accident. Let me re-say that. I apologize. Now, when you think about the angry black woman, close your eyes. Close your eyes. You probably don't even have to because you're listening to my voice, and sometimes people will judge you off of your tone of voice. Your tone of voice. Yeah, COVID-19 has brought you to a place where you have to do a lot of phone interviews, a lot of Zooms, where your voice is what's going to carry you, in the way that you present your personality through the phone is what's going to carry you. But you could be as qualified as you want, maybe, for that position. And if you're on a phone interview, sometimes you won't even get the job because you sound too intimidating. Let me say, you sound too intimidating. Isn't that something? Intimidating, and that sometimes is a negative connotation, right? But I don't even look at it as that. When you're intimidated by someone, you're threatened by them, right? We're threatened by them. And we're not, more than likely, stereotyped as that angry black woman by a Caucasian, right? Someone who's threatened more than likely by us and what we can bring to that table, what creativity we can bring. Because 9 times out of 10, that black person gonna bring that creativity that you're looking for whatever project it is, whatever music video it is. And I'm not gonna knock white creatives because that's not what we're here to do. Because we're here to speak on a stereotype that speaks on my color skin. So I'm gonna speak on my people, right? All right, let's go. All right. So I asked you to close your eyes, and instantly, what was your thought? Right? Intimidating, aggressive, irrational, angry. There go that word again. Big A. Big A. You seen that movie? What is it called? Scarlet Letter. Where they had an A on. We got an A on us naturally, y'all, and it means angry when we African American and a woman. And a woman, because I can't speak on males. I know what I've seen them, go through, but I can't really speak on their stereotypes and how they experience them on a daily basis because I am not that. I can only speak on myself and my sisters and queens. Um, what does it say here? She's imagery, but by no means she's an accident. So that stereotype was meant to undermine us, right back then, way long time ago, which is what I spoke in my first live video. I spoke on how the angry black woman character was portrayed in history. So we're gonna go way back. Take it back some slavery. We're gonna take it back a little bit, just a little bit. Now, culture and economy depend so much on us, unfortunately. But then they bash us, you know. Ain't that something? Anywho, once we're seen as the angry black woman stereotype deems that anger is explosive, irrational, and scary. So people don't want to deal with you. People don't want to deal with you. I can even speak on certain celebrity figures who have experienced firsthand being that angry black woman. I'm gonna speak on one first. Don't kill me for this, K Michelle, but I'm gonna say K Michelle because sis be snapping. Though she do, and we know her history, where it come from, where does it stem from. I don't know her whole background, but I know what I saw on television, what she portrays on television, and then also what she speaks of. You know her history. The black man, unfortunately, and I hate to say that, but that is just that, and I'm not gonna say people, interracial couples don't experience domestic violence, mental abuse, whatever the case. Let me see. So, space compared. Hold on, what is that? All right. Whoa, I don't know what that means. I saw a comment, but I'll just disregard. However, that totally threw my train of thought off. But I'll speak of K Michelle. Yes, K Michelle. She's looked at as angry because we know K Michelle goes off a lot on Love and Hip Hop on television. Period. But she's a good person. She's a good woman. She's been through something to make her how she is. She wasn't born like that. She's an educated woman. She went to FAMU, got a degree, and she's from Mississippi, right? Mississippi, Tennessee, one of those. Let's don't shoot, please don't. But yeah, and I hate that she's portrayed like that. But I see right through all that. I see through it all because I've been there. I've been her. I've been her. I don't have to be a mainstream celebrity. I don't have to, experience all the fans and the all that stuff. I don't got to, because life brought me through that to that. To where I'm at. Where I'm deemed as this angry black person because because I have an attitude sometimes, or I ask certain questions, during the interview or in a medical, area or space, hello. I feel like if I would have not been thinking about being an angry black woman, my son would be right here today. This is not a lie to you, period. It ain't. It ain't. Ask my mom. When I speak on this, I say I wanted to be in peace. When Mace was coming into this world, I wanted him to have peace. So I didn't ask a lot of questions. I kind of just let people just do their job. I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to curse somebody out. I didn't want to give those dramatics or those stereotypes. I didn't want to have to do all that. I trusted, and I still got messed over. So I wish I would have been a little angrier. I wish. But see, now I don't walk in anger. I'm not mad at them for what they did. No, not at all. I'm going to turn that pain into purpose like I'm doing right here today. Talking to you. Absolutely. As do most black women. As do most black women. Unfortunately. So I'm going to go back a little further. I'm going to speak back on this topic here. Now, studies indicate that the belief that black women are naturally strong, oh my God, naturally strong and self-sacrificing is associated with higher levels of depressive symptoms in African American women in the United States. Source 2018 study published in Sex Rules. So look up Sex Rules. Must be some type of magazine. That right there was a fact right there. Studies indicate that the belief that black women are naturally strong and self-sacrificing is associated with. So associated with means they correlate, they go together. Is associated with higher level of depressive symptoms in African American women in the United States. Ain't that something? Isn't that? That's I feel like Jim Carrey in that movie, but that's a statistic for you, isn't it? Excuse me. We are deemed that we have to be strong. We have to be strong because us black women, we have children. Sometimes we don't. We're not the ones that get married, have children, have a family. That's not where we come from all the time. It's not. Historically, do your research. It ain't. But my baby gonna be that. And yours, you should want that for your children. But I didn't come from that. Did not. I was taught to be strong through everything, through whatever. And sometimes being strong make you mad. It makes you very upset because you're having to go through things and just say, okay, all right, What's next? Change the diaper. Wash the dishes. Wash the clothes. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta just push through it. You have to, because that's what life is. You gotta constantly move forward. And yes, men too. But this ain't for black men. We ain't speaking on black men. Y'all gonna have y'all time, I guarantee you. And I'm gonna have a really good black male professional who's gonna be on right on here to speak with you, because I stand 100 for those that are black men. This woman right here, I'm gonna push a king to his greatest potential, his greatest. But you can take the horse to the water all day. You know the rest of the quote. I don't gotta say it. But respect, respect for that. You made me lose my train of thought. I'm not really good with that. Mommy brain is real. Know that. Mommy brain is real. But yes, we're taught to be strong. We taught to be strong and just kind of just go through it. And it's sad. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not. Just imagine what people have to go through. Young black women, who are brought up to just be strong. I was that. I'm the baby of seven. Seven on my mom's side. My mom has 7 children. She is a strong black woman, and I'm sure several times she was looked at as an angry black woman. Hell, I even called her angry black woman sometimes. But that's my mama, and that's just that. She raised me to be who I am. And I respect her 100, and she's a queen nonetheless. So that's where I'm gonna leave that at. But we are self-sacrificing. We are deemed to be strong, and that's just how we have to look. And I don't. It's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with that at all. Be who you are. Be strong. Stand in your strength. Stand in your light. Stand in that. Stand in that. But it's okay to have a moment where you just want to just be, and you just want to just cry. It's okay. It's all right. You ain't weak for that. You're not. You're not, because you have to cry to get that off you. That anger. That anger. It builds up on you. It builds up on you. My phone is just going off right now. Let me see. What we gonna speak of? Response. Responding. Responsive. Just being so responsive. I feel like that has a lot to do with that stereotype too. Not responding to a lot of things will save us a lot from that little statistic right there. It really will. Just let it go, because people will provoke you. They will. They'll say little things to try to provoke a reaction out of you, which is what I experienced. Honestly, what I spoke on my last video from a sister, a queen, who said, I can't believe she got on here looking like this. Not this, but I'm speaking on a job interview. Can't believe she got on here looking like that. I still got that job, but it's just like, she's going to be having to work with me, and she thought I didn't look good enough for my interview or to get this job. And you're right. But I didn't get mad. I did not get mad. I did not respond in the way that she probably would have expected I would have. I did not, because I knew it was bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And I don't respond a lot as the angry black woman in a lot of situations where I've been disrespected, tried, stumped on, trampled on, or taken advantage of a lot. Because nobody has time for that. I'm bigger than that. Always have to be bigger than the oppressor, even if it's your own. But we're going to end that in 2022. I'm going to do my best to push for collaboration and black people working together. White people, black people, color, whatever, working together, because your biggest enemy is yourself. The only person that will hold you back is the self within you. Seriously. It's so many successful people that are successful and complacent where they're at, because they're by themselves and they don't want to see their friends or family. You have to uplift and push one another. So I'll say that and leave that right there. We'll touch on that another time. Now we're going to close our eyes one more time. We're going to close our eyes one more time and just picture that actual angry black woman. A woman who real mad. who is a actual angry black woman, right? Somebody who just walked in her job, got her desk set up nicely, worked half of her shift, and then her boss come tap her on the shoulder and tell her, so we appreciate your time. We just want to bring you in office. Just appreciate your time, and we're just gonna have to let you go. We're just going through some things within the company. Blah, blah, blah. Whole day ruined. After I worked half a shift, you're gonna tell me I'm fired? I done worked, and it's it. You should have told me at the beginning of my shift. Now I got angry black woman. First reaction. Start that scenario all over again. We're making some changes within the company. We're going to have to let you go. Say like, I appreciate your time. Thank you for the opportunity. Entrepreneur today. Entrepreneur today. So don't let no one limit you and try to put you in a box or a category like that's you because you that and that's what we expect. And okay, we gonna provoke this reaction because we gonna make her work this amount of time and then waste her time, make her feel some type of way. Yeah, no. And that probably wasn't even how their psychology was thinking, but dang it, that would have provoked that type of response. Please believe that. A real angry black woman is multidimensional. That's what she puts in here. She's richly layered, sophisticated, intelligent, not a caricature, because that's how they try to express us, impatient, overwhelmed, exasperated, scared, lonely, afraid, all that. No, that's not us, right? In this world, we want to recognize black female anger is beautiful because it's a story behind that. Right? We want to highlight the stories behind that woman. We want to give that woman compassion. We want to figure out what's wrong. How can I help you, sis? What's on your mind? Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Now, my journal is far on the other side of the room, but the pen's right here. Because I don't really have much I need to write in a journal because I've already wrote show notes. But you can take some notes from tonight if you'd like. I want to tell you, there's a world in which black female anger is a tonic, and we call it a drink. That's what she says. That world exists on the other side of demonizing inaccurate stereotypes. We can create it. It's a world in which we care how black women are doing, in which I said this already without reading her words. Come on. Anywho, care how they're doing, in which we want to hear them speak, right? We want to hear them speak. We want to hear them speak because so many stories go untold. So many truths go held in. And the most selfish thing you can do is not tell your story, because what I went through, losing my son, what I went through, domestic violence, what I went through, sexual assault, what I went through, rape, all that is going to help someone. It's going to help someone. And I was only standing for one truth, MACE, infant loss awareness, NICU awareness, and who was that fair to? It wasn't even fair to me. It wasn't even fair to me. Because I was lying to myself because I'm sitting here going through something, keeping a smile on my face when I'm not. That's fraudulent. That's fraud. I'm not a fake. This hair is gone because that person is gone, long gone, dead. For real. So I can't stand for something. I can't stand for this, and not stand for everything who I am. I can't stand for infant loss awareness. I got to stand for it all because all of that was a path God made me walk to become this woman, that angry black woman. All that stereotyping, all those jobs that I had to have to go through, I've done it all. I have done it all. to become here, right here, sitting right here. And in my living room, you see. But it'll be a stage eventually. You have to think about your life in a bigger way because they want you to stay in a box. And we're not doing that in 2022. We're not doing that in 2022, 23, 20, never. As long as we are on this earth, we're going to shape it with love, compassion, encouragement, collaboration, all that. We've been kicked long enough. We played long enough, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We have. If you're looking at your brother, if you're looking at your sister, if you're looking at your cousin and they're down, your people, you might as well get down there with them. Because if you're allowing that and you're not picking them up, what you doing? What are you doing? What are you really doing? Don't be the angry black woman, y'all. Don't be that. We're going to redefine the caricature, the sapphire caricature, what they've tried to portray us out to be in history. See, I don't got to shake my butt. I don't got to flash a boob. I don't have to do none of that. I'm going to speak with this. I'm going to catch you here, 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 here. And I'm going to just leave that there. I'm going to leave y'all with this. Go the extra mile with your life. Do something extra. Do something you never thought you would do. What time is it? 9:07. You need to move the extra mile. Have a blessed night. Thank you all for tuning in to Mind's Talk Tuesday. I had a part 1. This is part 2. And I'll see you all next Tuesday. And we may have a guest. Who knows? God does things crazily. I don't know how to end this video. I'm going to try my best though. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, yep. That's it. Take care.